Welcome back to the garage gym. We are about to get a full body workout in, and I'm gonna give you guys one tip per each exercise. All right, so let's get into it. So arching on the bench press was probably one of the best things outside of bench pressing frequently that really helped my bench out a lot. It helps you put your shoulders in a safer position to do the bench press. And a key to frequently or being able to bench press frequently is having healthy shoulders. You guessed it, and healthy elbows. So arching and retracting the scapula, showing your breast, or basically puffing your chest up to meet the bar, so to speak, it worked wonders. You decrease the range of motion, and it makes bench pressing feel a lot safer, a lot easier, and a lot less painful. So exercise number one is going to be the bench press. I have a lot of tips for the bench press, but the one that helped me the most was to show your breast. You're probably wondering what I mean by that. So this is what I mean. When you set up for the bench press, a lot of people just lay down and they unrack the bar and they start the bench press, but you have to be intentional with what you do. So in the bench press, I'm gonna lay back here. I'm gonna try to show you, even though the camera's set up right there, I'm gonna try to move it to the side so you can have a better view. Okay, now most people just come to the gym and they rack the bar, they just lay down and they rack it off, and then they start to press, right? Again, you wanna be intentional. So I said, show your breast. This is what you wanna do. Puff your chest up, right? Like somebody gave you a compliment. So you puff your chest up, which is going to basically give you an arch. So you puff your chest up. Then when you have your chest puffed up and you're set up, I like to take a real big, deep breath into my chest. So it's gonna be into my chest, but you're gonna see all this fill up as well. And then I'm gonna unrack the bar. And there we go. So what that basically does is it decreases the range of motion. So that way the bar obviously doesn't have to go that far. When you unrack the bar, you bring it down to your chest and you re-rack the bar, or you go for another rep, right? You're decreasing the range of motion a little bit, nothing too crazy. I've definitely seen some crazy setups where they have like a huge gap underneath their back to where they've created it's like an upside down U basically. We're not talking about doing that. We want your shoulders to be in a better position to do the bench press without hurting yourself, and to, make it a bit easier. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be pull-ups. Now, the one tip that I want to give you guys for pull-ups, that is if you can actually do pull-ups, right? You can do like 5 to 10 reps of pull-ups on your own, is to use wraps or some kind of grip, right? Because when I do my pull-ups, I know that we can be limited by just your grip strength and just how strong your forearms are. But using things like these allow you to not really worry about your grip strength or losing your grip while doing pull-ups, right? Because it's doing most of the work yourself, and you just gotta keep your hands right here. And it also allows for me to grip a little higher on the bar and kind of get the bar closer to my body. You can see right there. Now the normal grip most people have is, kind of like this kind of grip right here into your fingers, but you want your grip to be a lot higher into your palm. And putting these on allow me to get that grip on my arms. Not my arms, but with my hands. So I'll use this, and it also allows me to have a stronger pull and use more of my lats because I can lean back a little bit more because I don't have to worry about my grip. So let's get this first set in. There you go. So next time you're in the gym and you're doing some pull-ups, try to buy you some of these. These are Cobra grips. I got them on Amazon, I believe. I don't remember how much they were, but they probably couldn't have been no more than like 30 bucks. So, you know, everything's an investment when it comes to working out. All right, so now, about to do some dumbbell shoulder presses. All right, so a tip for the dumbbell shoulder presses is, most of the time you see people in the gym and they're doing their shoulder presses like this, right? Their arms are straight out to the sides at a 90-degree angle, right? So this is what you don't want on any shoulder press. What you wanna do, my tip is kind of bring your arms forward a little bit, so that way you can take it to the full range of motion and there's no tension on your shoulders. See, when I do like this and I try to take it down, it's a lot of pressure on my shoulders. That's why when you see a lot of people in the gym, like the bodybuilders, when they do the dumbbell shoulder presses, they just doing this, because if they go down any further, they're gonna snap all this. So bring your arms to the front like you're doing an overhead press with a barbell. Okay, so I'm gonna show you with these dumbbells. So we got 95s. I'm gonna try to do these probably, no, that's not, yeah, the 95s right there. Right there. So I got some, I have adjustable dumbbells set to 95. I just flip them over so they don't fall off when I'm doing the actual movement. I'm gonna try to do these probably, I don't know, 12 times. Here we go, on to the next one. With my shoulders on my arms in front of me, not straight out to my sides. All right, arms in front, not out to the side. Again, show your breast, because that's what you wanna do on all pressing movements. Try to get that arch in there. How many is that, 11?
Yeah.
So we got 11 instead of 12. All right. All right, so the next exercise is gonna be the pendlay row. Now, a tip that I have for you is to, if you're just starting, to start strict, right? Now, strict is gonna be, you know, not a lot of movement. So you wanna be real locked in. I'm gonna just show you what I would consider a strict row. So you can stand right there. Can you get me? All in there? You don't want your arms to come out too wide. You don't want them to be too close to your body. So you want them to probably be, like this is too wide on the row, and this is too close on the row. So you want them to be in the middle somewhere. So I'm gonna show you what I call a strict rep. All right, close setup. Again, I'm 5'11", so my setup's gonna be a bit different from people who are taller or shorter. So I like to set up like I'm about to deadlift, but with my feet out a little wider. You go down, and If you want to hit higher on your back, you're going to have to bring it to around your chest. If you want to hit lower on your back, you're going to have to bring it closer to your belly button. So it just depends on where you're trying to hit. Okay, so we're going to hit just below our breastbone so we can get higher up on our back. All right, we're gonna take deep breaths. All right, I have tension on the bar right now, so nothing else should move but the bar. My shoulders should just retract and the bar should just come up off the floor for a straight breath. All right, so we're gonna do a couple more. Bring it up to my chest. You can be explosive. And remember, for it to be a pendlay row, the bar must touch the ground, rest on the ground for a quick second, so you can reset and initiate the row again. All right, so start strict. When you become more advanced, you can put a little sauce on it. You can add some movement, which will probably happen the more you add weight to the bar. Okay, all right, so this is my working set. So I may add a little sauce, which is a little bit of movement, a little bit of drive for the legs, a little bit. I'm not a stickler for being strict, but that's just me. So 275, 5 reps, let's get it. All right, so behind me you see a squat rack with a squat bar set up. All right, we got 390 on there. So a tip that I have for you for the squats is going to be just frequency, man. Squat, squat, squat. Do not shy away from squatting. If you have any knee issues or any issues that would keep you from squatting that you can clear up, get those cleared up, because there are a lot of benefits to squatting. You definitely don't want to be someone who's top heavy, and you want to be someone who is, built well all around. So make sure you're squatting. And one thing that I was a prisoner of when I first started to squat was being pinned or trapped or stuck at the bottom of a squat. Even though we have safety pins, what helped me get over that was pause squats. Pause squats are basically exactly what they sound like. You just go through your normal setup for your squat. When you get down to that bottom position, whether you want to be ATG or whether you do 90 degrees, pause for a brief second or two, and then explode back up. And then just focus on progressing that way, doing pause reps with your squats. That'll help you get over that phobia of, being stuck at the bottom of a squat or being trapped, right? Of course, you're going to lift with, safety arms and stuff like that, but no one likes being stuck at the bottom of a squat or bench press. So, and also pause reps are goated. I'm gonna make another video on that as well. But my goal is to hit eventually 405 for 10. Right now I'm at 390. I'm working my way back up. So we're gonna try to hit this 5 times and move on to the next movement. So we reached the last exercise of the workout, which is the close grip bench press. And the tip I have for you is to keep everything the same as you would on the normal bench press. I'm going to set up the same way. I bench press with an arch and kind of like that powerlifting arch kind of bench press form setup. And the only thing that changes for me, obviously, is how close my hands are. I put my hands right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I used to put them this close right here, like right outside the center nearly, but now I have them right on the edges of like this nearly right here. So it's probably like 1 inch over. That takes a lot of stress off my wrist, and I think that'll probably do the same for everyone else. You don't really want your grip to be that close. Okay, so we have 300 on the bar, and we lift heavy. We're going to have like a strict, like not a strict pause, but like a brief little pause. I'm trying to go for 5 reps. And after that, that'll be the workout. Okay, so that is the garage gym workout for today. I took you through my full body workout, which I do every time I work out, whether I'm in the garage or at a commercial gym. I showed you my exercises. I gave you a tip or 2 for each exercise. So if you like the video, make sure you like the video. If you're not a subscriber already, make sure you subscribe, share this video with anyone who could possibly need it or use it. Let me catch my breath real quick. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section. I'm KP, this is Full Body Assault. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. So who can help me clean up? Who can help me put all this stuff away? Nobody? Y'all just gonna come in and work out with me and then just leave without helping me clean? You know what? Get out. Just get out.